Good morning. I want to talk about something today that we pretty much all suffer from, and that is procrastination. I know you feel it, and I know you've probably experienced it multiple times in your life. And I want to talk about what's happening and how you can change it. So, first of all, there are three things that you need to move past procrastination. And because I'm somebody who likes to just tell you things as they happen, I'm going to share them with you. Strategy, story, and state. But these things feed off each other. So let me give you an example. Strategy. Do you know a strategy for whatever it is you're procrastinating? Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you have 1,000 strategies. Right now, you can go on YouTube, this channel, and look up strategies to lose weight. You can look up strategies to make money online. You can look up strategies to create your own business. You can look up a million strategies. I can tell you right now that strategy is not your problem. You have to take a step back and go deeper and say, what is the story that you are telling yourself? One of the stories that I am chronically telling myself is, I suck at marketing. I suck at marketing. And guess what? Because I keep telling myself that story, it's true. So now, no matter how many webinars, seminars, conferences, online courses I subscribe to, my story is a self fulfilling prophecy. So I've decided to change my story and say I'm a master marketer. That way I can get past my own BS because that's what it is. And that leads me to the next thing, which is state. So if you think about it, let's use this example of marketing, right? So I have taken all the classes, I have all the strategies. And my story is none of it works. I am not good at this. I suck at marketing myself. So my state is frustration, victim, and anger, depression. Okay, so does anything good happen in anger and depression, sadness, frustration? No. I feel that all of those they stop you in your tracks. So let's change that for a second and say, I feel energetic. I feel charged. I feel excited. So then, if I'm feeling that, then my story is probably one of positive, right? Something about me being a master marketer, or I will figure this out. And then guess what? Any strategy in the world that is proven for somebody is probably going to work. Now, how are you doing this? How are you limiting yourself? So here's what I see all the time. You have a to-do list, right? We all do, whether you write it down or it's in your head. We all have a to-do list. And your to-do list, well, it's real big. And what I mean by that is the items that you have on there are not one piece. They are figure out how to make some more money. Okay, first, how vague is that? That's really, really vague. So, going back to the strategy, story, and state, if I'm saying on my list, make more money, okay, I have zero strategy, which means that my story is this is going to be impossible, which means my state is frustration. And that item never gets off my list. I am going to write a book tomorrow, an entire book, and it's going to be the size of War and Peace. So, I think that book's 1,000 pages. I don't know. It's something like that. It's a very big book. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. My strategy, that's not a strategy. So my story is there's no way that I can do that, right? So my state is I'm laughing right now because my state is that's impossible. So what if instead of saying I'm going to write War and Peace tomorrow, I say I want to write a book and I want to write it over a long period of time because it usually takes people years to write a really good book. I, right now, will write 2 sentences. Right now, what I'm saying to myself is 2 sentences. That's my strategy. My story is 2 sentences. Y'all, I can write 2 sentences in 2 seconds flat. I am on board with this. I will write 2 sentences. Doable. And guess what my state is? Excitement. And I've just created 2 things. I'm motivated because I'm only writing 2 sentences. That will take me not very long. And I've just created momentum. Because if I write 2 sentences a day for 2 years, I got a book. I got a book, right? The same thing happens for working out. I can tell you personally that for years, I used to look at people and say, I'm so unathletic, but I wish I had those dancer legs or that amazing physique, or I could run a mile without stopping, any of these things. And I realized, okay, I'm not going to go first day I ever work out and run a marathon. That's not a strategy. My story is I'm unathletic. So my state is I'm not even going to show up. I'm not even going to try. Instead, what I did, and this was about 7 years ago, I decided what is doable for me. My strategy became I have a few minutes in the morning, and I know there are effective workouts that are half hour. I can do 30 minutes. I need it in my house. And it's got to be before anybody gets up because at that point I had a newborn. And that was my strategy. My story was I have the time because of the time of day I'm doing it. It's only 30 minutes. I can do anything in 30 minutes. So my state was I've got this. I can do this. And I'm here to tell you that over the course of 9 months, I lost 60 pounds by doing one 30-minute workout 6 days a week. That's right. It was a series of workouts. But what I'm saying is, I didn't bite off more than I knew I could chew. And because of that small change, I never put on my to do list losing 60 pounds. What I put on my to do list was one 30-minute workout today. That's it. One 30-minute workout today. I'll give you one more example because to me, examples are powerful. My awesome daughter, she's dyslexic. Dyslexia is not fun. She's in the first grade. She just finished first grade. So it's a summer between first and second grade. And I told her that before camps, because she's doing camps all summer, when she gets up in the morning, we're going to put our clothes on, eat some breakfast, and we're going to read for 20 minutes. Yesterday, she said, great, let's do it. This morning, when we have to sit down and do it, she cried. And I said, all right, we agreed to this. This is our plan. So you know the strategy, but your story is this is hard and your state is frustration. So let's change that story to it's 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes today, and you have the rest of the day to do whatever you want. So let's change your frustration into let's get this over with, and then you can move on with the rest of your day. And that's what happened. She started crying. I said, nope, we're not doing that. I changed her state into we're doing this. Her story is okay, I can get this done first thing in the morning, no problem. So today, what I want you to do is think about those strategies. I know you've probably said to yourself, I've tried everything. Have you? Have you tried changing your story? Because if you change your story, you'll change your state. And that is what will make you get through procrastination.